Yo, what up, everybody? My name's Josh, and welcome to the channel. I haven't been to a pay lake in a long time. I'm gonna come up here and fish for a couple hours, see what we can do. I'm set up, I believe, on the wrong side of the lake, though. The wind is going directly to the other bank, and you can't fish it because there's a rope. So we may be in trouble. I don't know. We'll see. We may not be in the prime position to catch a fish, y'all. See what happens. So it's just so dang windy. I'm by myself, so I can't really carry everything because of my bag. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. It is super windy. We're continuing on with the streak of 30, 40 mile an hour winds every time I fish this year. I cannot get away from all the wind. It's crazy. If you guys are brand new, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're brand new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's me, it must be. And if you want to help a feller out, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. Please and thank you. So I do feel like I'd already caught one if I was on the other side of the lake. I really did. Father Wind, there you go. Instead of Father of Time, I'm Father Wind, huh? Put in some nice buffs. I know, I seen that, Justin. Seen that, brother. I don't really have any buff bait today. I mean, you never know. You still get one, but like I said, I believe I need to be on the other end of the lake. I'm a firm believer that the fish follow the wind. Even in a pay lake, I'm a firm believer in that. I've got some millet, brother. But every fish I've seen jump is on the other side of the ropes. But I am a firm believer that fish follow the wind. Even in small ponds, big lakes, it don't really matter. Truly believe that. Why, you may ask? Well, that's because if I fish and the wind is blowing to my back, I never catch a fish. And if it's blowing to my face, I catch them all the time. Buddy, I don't have anything to do with the hog sauce there, Bill. I don't know where you can get it or where you can't get it. I don't even know if it's still around, to be honest. I just checked their website. If it's still up, then they're still selling it. It used to be like hogsauce.com or something like that. I really don't know. I haven't had any of that stuff in years. So it's swapped ownership, I don't know, a good 2-3 times maybe. So I don't know if it's still up and running or not. I do not know. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget to hit that like button. We got 10 watching, 3 likes. See if we can't pump that likes up a little bit. Contact the barber shop. He still makes it. There you go. What's up, Big Slim? Bucker, Slim Shady. What's up, buddy? But yeah, I did see that they put some buffs in here. Looked like they put some here, Elkhorn, and then what's the other one? Legends or something like that. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Bill. Thank you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Sprinkles? I'm gonna try to start doing some, maybe 1 or 2 streams a week. We'll see what happens. Unicorn says, I'm back. Guess who's back again. How's the wind? Is it okay with the microphone? A-okay or no? Yes, please. Oh, my. Now, see, this would be a good time. I used to have 2 phones, one for streaming and then my regular phone, and my son broke his phone, so I gave him the phone I used to stream from. Dylan, I'm telling you, buddy, the wind is blowing over there. I haven't seen a single fish jump on this side of the lake. Every fish that's jumped is on the other side of that rope. I know Dylan's not a believer, but if that wind is not in your favor, it is very, in my opinion, very unlikely to catch a fish. If you're setting up somewhere, always try to have it blowing directly into your face. Always. Anyway, yeah, if I had my other phone, I could sit in the truck, be nice and warm, read all the comments. But we do not have that anymore. Chat, can we get a couple more likes here? We got 5 likes, 14 watching. What's up? The Real Pup Adventures? How you doing, buddy? What's up, brother man? I brought my boat. I could put it in and see how deep it is out here. What do you guys think? You miss me? I missed everybody. What do you think about that? I missed y'all. Yeah, my bait boat is in the truck. I could drive it around and see the depth and stuff. The water doesn't feel very hot, honestly. You gotta go. Where the heck you going, Unicorn? Where are you going, girl? Because I'm mad at Clayton stuff. You gifted some on this channel or on his channel? If you gifted some, thank you very much. It doesn't show me when people gift a membership. So if you do gift one on this channel here, tell me. That way I can thank you personally. Now, if you become a member, it does pop up. But if you are gifted, oh my God, thank you, Unicorn. Thank you so much. You the goat. Put the boat in, Dylan says. I could. We could. Y'all want me to put the bait boat in and see what the depth is out there? Yeah, Unicorn's always been rough on you. Dylan's had several people that are kind of rough on him sometimes in the chat. Oh, that's all good. You have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you get off soon, Unicorn. Thanks again for the memberships. I really, really, really appreciate it. If I could get this channel back where it was, I'd just quit my job and then try to work on building it up. I doubt it ever happens, but you never know. It could take back off. Who knows? That's what happens, y'all. When you stop posting, you get out of that algorithm and it's hard or impossible to get back. I just saw one jump right at the rope right there. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Y'all being stingy on them likes today. 11 watching, 6 likes. What the heck? I've had my best luck lately by the tree next to the kiddie pond. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side today to catch a bunch of them. I'm still hoping maybe we get 1 or 2, but what's up, Brian Banks? How you doing, brother? What's up, man? When we gonna do some fishing, buddy? But yeah, we'll still give it a shot. Like I said, every fish has jumped on the other side because the wind's blowing on the other side. I liked as soon as I came in. Well, brother, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. What do likes get you? Nothing. They really don't get anything. But I've always been told that if you get, the more likes you get, sometimes it helps push you out there into the algorithm. So who knows? I want to go down there to Pennsylvania to that one place, Brian. That's where I'd like to fish sometime. Probably wouldn't get any, but if a guy did, I guess the average size is about 35 pounds down there. I've seen tons of 40s, even a 50 come out of there. So that's where I'd like to go. Love to hit it up. Look like that might be a little crooked. What do you guys think? Is that better? But like I said, I do have my bait boat. It has sonar and depth finder on it. if anybody besides Dylan wants to see me put it out here and check the depth and stuff, just let me know, and I'll dip her in the lake and see what it is. We can see how deep it is and all that. Be able to catch one. Buddy, I'm flipping it to the rope. Oh, really? That's awesome, Brian. That's a cool place. I'd rather go there than Del Hollow, honestly. Way better quality fish, in my opinion. Del Hollow's got the big mirrors, but it seems like after they spawn, summer and fall just doesn't seem to produce very big fish down at Del Hollow. Everybody I know that goes down there, most of them are small after spring. I don't know why that is, but it does appear to be that way. We got some millet on. If there wasn't a rope there, we'd just be able to throw to that side, and I guarantee we'd already be smoking them. But yeah, I flipped all mine out there, Dylan. I got them all pretty much right next to the rope. It was by flipping them. Oh man, I'm ready for this weekend. What I ought to do, I was gonna say I ought to go down. Rudy, not really, brother. Just got set up, man. You guys need to make a trip to Lake Legends. I mean, I'm just not a big pay laker, Brian. I'm just not. I mean, I'm fishing this. It's close to home. I know Bill. He's a good dude, and I'm just fishing it for a couple hours here for a stream. You know what I mean? It'd be cool if we could luck into a buff and then get it on there, but we'll see what happens. I wish I had some bean meal. Bean meal's the buff bait. I catch more buffs on bean than anything else. I catch way more buffs on bean. Know what I mean, Vern? Y'all know who that is? Know what I mean, Vern? Where's that from? Who said that? What's up, Dirty Cuz? Yeah, I got millet. Like I said, we're just the other side is where I need to be at. Every fish that's jumped has been on the other side of that rope. The wind is blowing directly over there. Directly on the other side. Ernest, babe, don't tell them. We're supposed to let them guess. Vern. What was his dog's name? What was Ernest's dog's name? Oh my goodness, I can't even think of it right this second. Oh my goodness. Know what the dog looked like? Dirty Cuz, I hope you get on the water soon too, brother. Hopefully you catch a big one. A giant. A giant. A hog bog. I think most people fish the front lake now up here, don't they? I don't even know. Rim shot, that's it. You're right. His dog, I like his dog too. He's a cute pup. We fished up here once last year. We fished the back and then the hot dog pond. Like a Saturday night. Anyway, what I was saying is what I ought to do is go down Friday. Steel City, this is Highway Spring. But what I ought to do is go down to where I want to fish Friday, stay all night, fish a few hours Friday night, get up early, and then go fishing is what I ought to do. What's up, old man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you again too, my man. Good to see you again as well. It's what I ought to do, but will I do it? Probably not. Clayton busy with his streams and stuff, so he's only doing 1 day a week on fishing. I need to go up north to that other place, Dylan. That's where we really need to go, honestly. We really need to go up north. It ain't too far from us. Never been. Who knows what's in there? Looked very promising. Very, very promising. You guys see that in Newcastle, they put some fish in there, grass carp and bass, bluegill, a bunch of different stuff in there up there at the Memorial Park. Saw a thing on Facebook. They're gonna have boats and everything up. You can put a boat, kayak, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty wild, isn't it? It ain't even a very big lake. It ain't much bigger than this thing, really. Maybe probably about as big as the back, maybe a little bit bigger than the back lake. If you guys are brand new, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you catch us on the next one. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button, y'all. What are you waiting for? Every little like needs a friend there. What's up, Scott? How you doing, bud? What's up, brother man? What size of fish have you seen come out of this lake? I mean, it's a pay lake, brother. There's 20s and 30s in here, I imagine. Waiting for me to hook a monster. I don't know if I'll get one today. Like I said, I'm noticing that the fish all appear to be on the other side of that rope. Hot and humid this weekend, and rain every day now. They changed the forecast to storms and rain every day, Dylan. So you know that the storms and the rain turn me on for fishing, because that's when I do my best. The worse the weather is, the better you catch, it seems like. Why? I have no friggin' clue on that one, but it sure does seem to be that way. It sure does seem to be that way. Tight lines, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, Jerry. Was it Jerry or Gary? Agree, always fish the storm fronts. Yep, I always like to have the wind blowing in my face too. It's at my back. And there's a rope out there, so I can't fish the side where they're all jumping at. What we could do is, if we get bored, we could carry one over there and just put one rod over there. I almost bet you it would take off too. Almost bet you. It's supposed to be in the 50s this week. Really, it's going to be in the 80s up here, Brian. It's going to be hot, buddy. Hot, hot, hot. And I'm just going to guess, like I say, yeah, it's cold right now. I'm freezing. And I'm just going to guess, because every day I fished this year, it's had at least 30 mile an hour winds. I'm going to guess we're going to have 30, 40 mile an hour winds this weekend too. The night's been cool. Yeah, it's cold right now, y'all. Like I said, with the wind blowing like it is. Said it was 60, but I bet if you factor in like a wind chill, it's got to be down in the 50s or cooler. It's sitting on the water, you know what I mean? Weird spring this year, very. What's up, Bromers? How you doing, bud? What's up, my man? Chat, can we get her up to 20 likes? We're only 5 away. I mean, I do like the calm days, but it sure seems like a guy does better when it's windy, you know what I mean? 80 there? Wow. Windy too or no? Windy or no? I figured that millet would be not packing too hot, because they've been sitting in the truck all day. Well, the last couple days. Still packing like a rock. All good? Nice. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Love to hear it, love to see it. I like some chop on the water when I'm fishing. Yeah, I do way better when it's windy out. But like I said, the wind has to be coming towards me. That's when I do the best. Nice yesterday on the Tennessee River. Windy, calm yesterday. Nice. That's where isn't Kayak Catfish from Tennessee, right? I think he's from Tennessee, ain't it? Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Got him. Good. Got him. Yeah, I thought he was Brian. I couldn't remember. Like I said, I have a hard time remembering my own name sometimes. So. 2 away from that 20 mark, y'all. Let's go. We got 18. Who give me 19 now? 18 doing once. Who give me 19 now? Got him. Exactly, Rudy. Exactly. You guys want me to get the bait boat out and check the depth and the water temp or what? I have no idea how deep Highway Springs is. I've always wondered. Catch anything? I literally just got set up 20 minutes ago, brother. Your hands still smell like a grass carp? Well, you know how bad grass carp smell, Dylan. So, chilling? I am chilling, brother. Literally chilling. Literally chilling. Literally. Well, if you don't, might as well find out. Yeah, I have no idea. I've got the West Coast bait boat, the Big Daddy one. And if you're interested, Brian, I might cut you a good deal. I love the boat. If you just seen what this thing's been on, really, old man, that's wild. If you just seen what this bait boat's been through in the last few weeks since I've had it, I just thought about getting one with an upgraded fish finder on it. Only reason I thought about doing it. But this thing, I kid you not, white capping, bro, and dropping baits 140, 150 yards out. Insane. Buddy, you don't want a grass carp. Trust me. Trust me. They smell so bad, brother. Boy, they smell. I don't mind catching them, but I don't. And first off, like, they've been getting on my case because I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to hold an 80 pounder because my bag, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, would you guys hold it for me if I catch one? They're like, oh no, you got to do it yourself. But if I catch a 30 pounder, I don't think I want to hold it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, that's true. I remember Dylan wanted to catch one for a long time, so we got him one, and then he was over it for a while. Yeah, Brian, like I said, the one with the upgraded fish finder, it'd be about $1,000 more than what I would sell this one for. They didn't have any in stock at that time, but he's supposed to be getting some. I think he said, well, he may have them now. It is May, but let me grab it out of the truck real fast. Oh, about broke my neck. Oh, tripped over my own camera bag. All right. Let's see here. But this thing does one hell of a job. I ain't even kidding. I ain't even playing on that one. If you want a cheap one, like a cheap bait boat, Dylan bought a cheap one. I'll tell you what, for the money, for what he gave for that thing, I couldn't believe how good it was. Oh. All right. Let's see if we can put her in over here to the left. I think it's too shallow right here. Let's see here. Oh. Whew. You get my shades off so I can read the fish finder and the sonar thing. Oh. You want a pontoon? Pontoon be all right. It's 2.6 right there, 2.9. I don't know if you guys can see it yet or not. 2.9 it says. 2.9. Water temperature is 20.5 degrees Celsius. Says it's 2.9 foot deep out there, 3.2 foot. Surely that's not right. 3.2 foot. Yeah, it's a big one, buddy. It's a big one. What's 20.5 Celsius, guys? But it says 3.2 foot. That's what it says. I think it's deeper than that, but 3.6 right there. 3.6, 3.9, so it's deeper over there. 4.2, it's deeper out there. Yeah. The right side is deeper. Everybody always told me this left side had a spot that was like 10 foot deep or something. That is not the case, boys and girls. Let's take her back over to the left side. But this thing's got a autopilot, so once you mark your spot that you want to fish, you can hit a button and it'll take your bait out there and drop it and then come back to you too. But 3.6 there, 4 foot right there. So that's the deepest is 4 foot. From what I'm seeing, 4.9, 4.5. 4.9 right in the center, about where that what you call it is, the fountain. Yeah, it's a nice boat. It really is. It's a really nice boat. It says it's only 2.9 right out here. I'm gonna put it in this corner where they say how deep it is. 3.2. Put it over here. 3.2. This corner's where they always told me it was like 10 foot or something. It says 3.2. Yeah. So go into settings and change the feet. It is 2.9 feet. I'm talking about Celsius is for the water temperature. No, it says feet on it, boys. It literally said, look, I just showed you guys. Look, 2.2 feet. That's below the water temperature. Yes, thank you, Unicorn, for gifting those 10 memberships earlier. Let me go get it out of the water. What the heck? Why's the hopper open? Oh. I'll see if I can hold it up and show you boys how big she is. Oh. She's a big one. She's a big one. Oh. All right, I got my shades back on. We're good to go. It is big, Brian. It is. It dumps a lot of bait, brother. A lot of bait. Yeah, I'm surprised myself. I didn't think it'd be that shallow. What we fishing with? Millet, brother, millet. Fish off of it? Well, I don't know about that one. But I'll tell you what, it does a good job. I know that. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, brother? It also has a, you can buy accessories for it. You can buy an underwater camera that you lower to the bottom of the lake, and you can look at the lake bed and all that stuff. You can also buy a bait spreader that sits on top of it. And so you know, once you fill your hoppers up, you can also fill that up. You hit a button and it spins around and throws the bait all around it. It's a pretty nice setup, boys. They did, Jimmy. They did. I seen that as well. I seen that as well, brother. It looked like something might have hit this one rod. I might bait it up in a few minutes. The line's kind of slack. Packs up hard. Never use it. Nah, it's not cooked, brother. Don't cook it. I've got videos on how to make it on my channel if you want to check it out. Millet's, like, honestly, millet's probably the best bait one of the best baits I've ever used. It is a syrup bait, so it is sticky and kind of messy. It's a pain to find it all the time, so you also got that. For ease of use, bean meal. 3-pound bean, 12 eggs, there you go. Light it up, you're ready to fish. Packs instantly, packs like a brick. I do believe, like I said, if I was on the other side where I've seen every single fish, I believe I would already caught at least one. I really believe that. Jimmy's a fisherman. He knows you got to go where even in a small pond, wherever the wind blows, the fish follow it. It's 100% true. You don't believe me? Look it up. Why do they got it roped off? It's a pay lake, brother. You can only fish halfway out. That marks halfway. Yo, what's up, buddy? What's up, Press the Carp guy? Or Priest? What's it say? Priest? Pressed? I can't even tell, brother. My eyes are so bad. Such small writing. Such small writing. Yes, 100%. Yes, sir. How's the fishing? Just got started, brother. Been here 30 minutes. So, it's windy. I can tell you that much. It's windy. Very, very windy. You can probably see that. Probably don't need me to tell you. Guys, if you're brand new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the community. And if you're watching right now, do a fella a favor and hit that like button, man. My eyes ain't the best. You might need, I need glasses for sure. I could either got the bait boat or glasses. It was about the same money, so I had to get the bait boat, you know what I mean? Had to go with the bait boat. I gotta go with the fishing, the goodies. The good, you know what I mean? Who needs to see when you're reeling in a fish, right? Now, I'll tell you what, I struggle to even tie rigs. I gotta wear readers now. Yo, what's up, David? Yeah, it is. It's cold. It's cold. Very, very cold. I'm gonna put this boat back in its carry bag and stuff real fast, so I'm not gonna see comments for a minute. So hold off on your comments for a second. Oh. Hold off on them comments for just a second. Oh. Whew. I'll tell you what, I'm hungry. I am getting hungry, guys. But the battery life's really good on this boat too. It's very good. Forget how long they say it lasts, but however long they say, it probably doesn't actually last that long. But it still does last a pretty good while. I've used it a whole day many times. Clayton, he's doing good. He's doing real good. He's got does live streaming himself there, Jimmy. Turkey Manhattan sounds good actually. But he does live streaming himself. He's been averaging what, like anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 people at a time watching him on the talk. It's the, yeah, I think it's the V1. I think it's the V1. And then he's been on Twitch. He's been averaging like 150, and YouTube he averages over 100 on there too. He's doing real good. Prescription glasses of eye. Oh yeah, I went to the eye doctor not long ago, and they said it was my insurance is trash, so mine was gonna be like 1,000. His on YouTube is, I think, just, is it Fish Stick YT? I think Fish Stick YT, or maybe it's Fish Stick ZB. I can't remember. If the wife wants, she can post a link in here to it. Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy? What's up, Fishy Pie? He plays Fortnite on his, so he's pretty insane at the game. He's one of the top players in the world. Heck, last chapter, I think I was #1 in the world for kills on controller. I think I was like number 3 or 4 in the world for solo wins, maybe. I can't even remember. I throwing some millet, guys and gals. The old millet ball. I'm gonna have to make another batch up. See, look, you guys see it jump out there? Every one of them's up on that other bank. Every one of them. Yo, we got Keith in the house. What's up, Keith? How you doing, brother? Yeah, that's my son's channel there. You guys want to check him out? Keith in the house, brother. What is up, man? Guys, could we get 3 more likes? Get her up to 25? Who? Give me 23 now. I got 22 going once. Who? Give me 23 now. Them likes ain't coming as easy today as they did the other day. You ain't fishing the back lake with the mill? Brother, I need to be on the other side of this bank fishing, because that's where they're all at. But it's super windy. I have a screwed up back, and I didn't want to carry everything over there by myself. If I was a healthy man, I'd be in the middle of the back and probably the hot dog, and I'd probably be throwing them right off the bank at the hot dog. What's name bang stick? I have no idea what you're saying there. His taxi? I'm not sure what you're asking. Not sure, brother man. Hey, we hit the 25 like mark. Let's go, baby. What if we gear to 30? Load your rods and stands in the boat, take them over. There you go. There you go. It'd probably carry them pretty easy, wouldn't it, Dylan? Now, how you gonna get them over there with the rope right there? The rods and stands are the easiest thing to carry. I got a rod bag now. That's easy. The heavy stuff would be the chairs, the net, the carp cradle, the bait, water bucket. And it would be extra windy over there too. Extra windy. But we've been catching a lot of nice fish this year. I haven't caught the numbers that I usually catch, but I haven't been fishing for numbers. You know what I mean? I've been fishing places that have big fish, and they're a little bit harder to get a hold of. And get a wagon, old man, buddy. The wagon is heavy to pull, brother. It's heavy to pull. I'm telling you, boys, I make one wrong move. If I make one wrong move, I'll be laying on the ground and somebody be having to call to help, have people help get me up. Old man on the hill, I mean, If we could get some large donations, sure, I don't care. If we could get about 500 on a stream, I'll be down to shave my head. I don't give a crap. Get about 500 bucks, I'd do it. It don't bother me none. It grows in quick. $27 likes. Let's go, guys. 3 away from 30 now. We got 31 beautiful people watching. The beard and the mustache, I'll probably hold on to those. 1,000, I'll shave it all off. How's that? 1K and we'll do it all. $1K and it's got to be through like Cash App or something. That way I'm not getting 20% of it. Dang, Chad's like saying, holy cow. I don't know who you're betting $5 on. Are you saying you're gonna give me $5 if it does take off or what? I don't understand it. I don't know, bro. Here fishing. Sweet fishing. Keith, what you been up to, man? Anything spectacular? Every 2 days, there you go. It don't bother me either, old man on the hill. All you gotta do is wear a hat, right? Oh, man. Hey, I finally saw one come up right there. Wow. First fish I've seen on this side of the ropes. I didn't think I looked that bad when I did shave it. Maybe I did, I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad. Trying to lose some weight again. What I'm trying to do. Hang out and hanging on. There you go, brother. People ask me how I'm doing. I say I woke up. That's about as good as it gets. Because some people didn't wake up today. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I'm so surprised at how windy it's been this year. You got your bread rod ready? Well, I can assure you I'm not going to be spending 3 hours at the one and then going down to the other one. I couldn't do that. I think we got to go north anyway, Dylan. I think we're really crazy for not going to that one place. There's probably 40s in there. Probably 40. People ain't even fishing for them and catching multiple. Oh, hey, somebody was right on that rod. Oh, well, they was right. It's gone now. Oh, that's still on there. Dang it, this handle just come loose on me. Oh. It don't feel super big, but we shall see. That is the deepest spot in the lake, apparently, according to the depth finder. Actually, it's one of them buffs. Oh, man. It's one of the buffs they just put in. Oh. Well, boys, better get up here. The buffs are already biting. Oh. Oop, hold on there, fish. Knocked my friggin' hook bait off. What I'm gonna do is just show you guys while it's in the net. How's that sound? You guys okay with that? I don't want to try to pick it up right now with my back. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. What the phone? Anyway, we got a buff. I don't know what it weighs. It's long, not super fat, but we got us a buff. What the heck? Oh. And it wasn't on the Catron line either, Dylan. I'd say it's, I don't know, it's not huge. But the buffs are already hitting. Please, buddy. There you go. Now you can get out of there. Oh. Gotta put a new bait on this one. Put us a new bait. I think it had a buccaberry on there, but I'm not positive. All right. Alright. I thought it kind of bit like a buff, but sometimes you just never know. I have catfish. What the heck? Now that don't make any sense. Huh. I'm gonna swap this rod out actually. That don't even make no sense to me. Somehow the hair rig is about 3 times longer than it was. What the heck? That's a little weird. We'll just swap the whole rod out. Need to tighten that handle up on that one anyway. Now this one's got a bottom bait on it, I believe, so we may not be getting no Buffy McGee on this one. If you guys ever start using wafters, I'm telling you, you'll up your buff catch rate like crazy. Excuse me. Well, especially on the big mouth buffs like those. They're not really designed to eat that crap off the bottom. Their mouth is like more of a straightforward mouth. So you get you a wafter, it puts it just perfect. Just perfect for them. Alright. You know, I'm dumb. I didn't check this hook to see if it was sharp. This is one of the rods Clayton uses, and one thing I can say about my son, the kid does not ever check his hooks. I'm used to checking them. There we go. If you guys have any comments, hold off for just a minute because we'll get the line tie. I'm probably too close to that fountain. I don't know. I'd rather been a little bit farther back. But let me close the bait up here. So we caught one anyway. It's better than nothing, guys. We may still get a bunch more. Who knows? I have no idea how that hair rig got 3 times the size it was. It's pretty weird. I'm gonna put this rod up too. Ooh, it's cold out. Holy cow. Cold might be an understatement out, honestly. Wow, that pizza sure does smell good. Oh my. Big Daddy's pizza is smelling insanely good right this second. Holy cow. Alright, looks like I need to flip the phone up a little bit more. There we go. Here like that. If you guys got any questions, drop them now. I'm back. I can read it. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching, hit that friggin' like button, y'all. Too long of a wait for what? Full moon tonight, nice. That's the first buff you've ever seen, really? I love buffs. Buffs are fun to catch. They're pretty. I call them the dolphin of the freshwater dolphin. They're, because they're like a pale silvery color like that. Real slimy fish too. Kind of like a catfish, real slimy. Catch one, your line will have a bunch of slime on it from rubbing up against them. Pizza, it ain't that long of a wait. Order one, I'll grab it. I'm here, order one. I'll go up there and get it. I'll eat that while I'm fishing. I don't know what, you talk about something that smells insanely good. It's that right now. That smells insanely good. Oh man. Hopefully I can quit coughing. An hour, yeah, there ain't no way it'd be an hour and 20 minutes, man. How's the back? I got good days and bad days, brother. I can get around pretty good most of the time, but I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. But I can get around. It's not as like it was, but just a small movement could probably set me back. Tennessee River with a lure. There you go. How you doing, Shelby? And if anybody does gift a membership or something, type it in the chat. That way I know. If you gift them, it doesn't pop up and show me. If you become a member, it does show me. But if you gift it, the memberships, it doesn't. If you do like a super chat, that does pop up. I think. I don't know. I haven't had one yet. I didn't get one on the last one either. So, but I'm assuming that still pops up. But for whatever reason, On mobile, YouTube does not show you if somebody gives a membership. Good buddy, just working, same old grind. I know, right, brother? I'd say I'm counting the days down till retirement, but I don't think I'll make it that long. I'd be very surprised. That's about, what, 20 years? I think that's about 20 years. Maybe, I don't even know what the age for retirement is anymore. It used to be, what, 63 or something like that? 61, 63? Something like that. You guys would probably know more than me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. You guys got any questions? Feel free to ask. You're 48. I'll have 30 years. So you're going to be 82. What the heck? Or you're going to be 30 years at the place you're working at. Well, that's, if it's a 30-year, where you can retire in 30 years where you work, that's pretty cool. Not many of those anymore. David, I can when I bait up, all right? 67 for retirement? Oh, my God. Shelby, can you retire after 30 years where you're at? I don't know anybody. Dylan says 40 until he can retire? Yeah. That's what you think, Dylan. Supposedly? Well, that's cool, brother. That's cool. Hell, when I retire, I'll probably get like 300 a month anyway. So I won't really be able to retire. Age restriction. I mean, if it's a 30 in and out, a lot of places is 30 in and out. Oh, 67 full benefits, yeah. Yeah. I watched a thing on that. Basically, it said that if you go the full length, you lose money. Because the average person doesn't live long enough for it to make sense to go the full distance on that. What's the early retirement, like 63 or something? Retired at 65? Nice. Anybody else in here retired or no? Yeah, I imagine, since I've never really 30, yeah, me too. Hell, I've been at my job for 20 years. And I have no retirement, no 401k, no nothing. And so, but I'd be curious. You can retire at 62, nice. I'd be curious what people actually draw. You know what I mean? Took the penalty, nice. Yeah, I'm curious what people actually draw, because I don't really make anything anyway. But I'm guessing I'd be lucky to get, I'd probably get the bare minimum, and I'm sure that's not much. Not enough to pay rent or anything on. Hell, I'd say 20 years, time I could do it, everything would be $10 a gallon. Nice, nice. 460. Oh, really? That's cool. You said 460,000? If you got 460,000, that's good. You'd probably be good to go, brother. No, I mean, if you play your cards right, I mean, you're looking at another 10 years, you said. If you play your cards right, once you take it, you should be able to invest it and probably make at least 40 or 50,000 a year just off of the investment. Maybe more than that. if you got 10% right now, you'd be making 46,000 if you could find a way to get right. Yeah, 10%. I think has a pension too. I know, brother. I hope you get it. I hope it's a big one. You should be good to go. Of course, like I say, gas will be $25 a gallon by then. A gallon of milk will be about $10 or more. Now, believe it or not, where I live at, minimum wage is still what is it, $7.25 or something like that, or $7.50 an hour. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of debt, but you know, ride a pedal bike, you need to be fishing, bro. You need to be fishing. That's what you need to be doing. Oh, to go fish. If I could make 2,000 a month on the YouTube, I would quit my job today if I could make 2,000 a month. I won't get penalized. Yeah, but you're losing out probably if you roll it over. Oh, you're good, Vox. How you doing today, buddy? I caught a buff just a few minutes ago. Probably right before you came in. They put some buffs up here yesterday. It looked like they're already biting. Already biting. When I felt real good, I was doing this probably more than 40 hours a week and working 40 hours a week. I'd love to get back to doing this. I can't do both, you know what I mean? The body hurts too bad. Guys, we've been sitting at 33 likes for a while. Can we pump that number up to at least 35? Get 2 more of you to hit that like button. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button, y'all. We'd love to have you. I'm going to try to do 1, maybe 2 live streams a week. We'll see what happens. Maybe toss in a video every now and then instead of a stream too. We'll see. We shall see. Worked last time, so yeah, fishing. Sweet fishing. We'll give her a shot, Keith. We'll see what happens. Might bait up my rod second from the left. Might bait it up shortly. Well, thank you, David. I appreciate it. And I think David wanted to see the rig too, right? So I believe he did. Yep, he says, yep. So we may have got the only fish on this side of the rope. I don't know. That wind blowing onto the other side. Yeah, heck, I remember I used to do cartwheels. You guys would give me like $5 and I'd do a cartwheel or something stupid. I couldn't even do that. If I tried to do a cartwheel now, that would be the end of me, I would say. It's amazing how you take things for granted when you're, I say younger, but I was still probably in my 40s then. You take it for, yeah, remember the money dances. We had a good time, brother. We had a good time. That we did. Remember all the fishing with my son. That sure was awesome. Wish I could go back and relive those days, y'all. I'll never forget the first time our stream kind of took off. We went from like 10 people to like 100 people. Today, biting decent, left early, hot sun. Yeah, I'm on that blood pressure medication too. He's doing good. My son's doing real good. He's doing pretty good on the streaming. He's making pretty decent money. Crushing the cans, huh? Hoff, we caught one buff so far, buddy. That sun, I mean, I don't know how old you are there, David, but that sun will get you no matter what kind of meds you're on, brother. It gets me. I get overheated pretty quick. It dries my lips out. The wind does it too. The sun makes my lips super chapped, and so does the wind. Get that wind burn with the sunburn. Y'all were 3 likes from 40. If anybody wants to tap that like button, greatly appreciate it. Yeah. I think if we was on the other side, we might be burning them up there off. But I'm doing good, Jimmy. I don't know if you know, but Leon passed away. Uncle Jim passed away, and Wanda passed away. 59 and holding. Gotcha. So we have had quite a bit of death in the family in the last year or so. Days of hammering down beers, fishing in the sun. Yeah, I'm not a drinker anyway, myself. Ain't got nothing against anybody that does it, just not my thing, you know. Just ain't my thing. I get addicted to everything, like fishing, bowling. I sure miss bowling. I wish I could do that too. But I get addicted to all these things I really like to do. If I drank, I'd probably be the biggest alcoholic you ever seen in your life. So it's a good thing I don't do it. I stay clear of it. Said when my back messed up, I gained a lot of weight. I gained almost everything back. Past month, I'm trying to slowly lose some weight. I think I was down about 14 pounds. But I think I gained a couple of it back. So I'm only down probably 10 pounds now. Down 10, got another 50 or 60 to go. I like that food. More money for fishing if you don't drink? Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard a good story one time where somebody said it was like a thing I read, and some guy supposedly was being interviewed by some lady, and she's like, oh yeah, she's like, oh, you smoke or something? Or no, he was smoking, and she's like, oh, you smoke? He's like, yeah. And she's like, or how much you spend on that? And he's like, I forget. It was like, I don't know, $1,000 a month or something. We'll just say, I can't remember the whole thing, but the gist of it. And she's like, if you didn't smoke, you could drive a brand new Corvette. And he said, oh yeah? He said, do you smoke? She said, no. He said, where's your effing Corvette at? So, drink a beer in months, I can tell a difference in your bank account. If we don't spend it one way, we spend it another, y'all. That's just how it works. 'Tis life, boys and girls, 'tis life. You saw that? I don't remember if it was a video or I read it online or something, but it was pretty funny. It gave me a little, cracked me up a little bit. All right, well, I'll bait this one rod up, and then that way I can show David the rig. Oh, God. Oh. Hey, somebody's revving her up. Oh, man. You like my car? It's got a real big engine. Giddy up, horsey. Giddy up. Y'all know what movie that is? Oh, you guys probably have no idea on that one. Ow, well, I stuck myself. So, all right, there's the rig I'm using. Plus, I got a no roll. For you guys that don't use that at Pay Lake, you're missing out. I'm gonna tell you right now. Way better than any kicks, puffs, or anything else you'll ever use. It does the exact same thing, but shad and fish cannot get it off your hook. Most of the time, you can catch 10, 15, 20 fish on one before it comes off. But if they're fighting good or they get in the net and it falls through the hole in the net and turn, it'll pull it off. But other than that, they'll usually stay on there for quite a while. And I'll show you what it looks like with the bait pack around it. And get it put together here. Holy crap, it's cold out. My goodness. I'm kind of regretting my decision now. My goodness. If my wife would come up here, we could both sit in the truck. And read the comments from her phone. I wouldn't be freezing to death. Hint, hint, if she's watching. Hint, hint, hint. Hint, 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 hint. I think that's a little bit left of where I had it, which is what I was hoping to do. We zip this baggie up of bait. Oh. What I'd like to do is I'd like to find a place I could fish for like a weekend and camp, stay on the bank. Give me like a nice bivvy or a tent or something. Wish I had the money for a camper, man. Would be super sweet. I'm back. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Ow, ow. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't, make sure you hit the like button. We're only 4 away from 45. Oh, you're snug? Oh, there you go. I'm freezing. What's the name and where can I buy some? I'd like to give it a try. Well, I'm using wafters. You can get them from Big Carp Tackle or have the ones that you just saw. Actually, you know what? They may not have those, but just look up like a 14. You can use 12, 14, or 15 mil wafters. Any of them work. Best thing to do is go to like Big Carp Tackle and type in wafters. Sold her motorhome. It would have been sweet for cold weather. Heck yeah, it would. I want one of those like Sprinter camper van things. That'd be super awesome. Clayton was eating a homemade pizza. I'm jealous, but W Mom, yeah, she made some fire homemade pizzas, Unicorn. I ain't even playing on that. She made some fire ones. It was real good. I don't know if there's any left or not. It may be all gone now. And Clayton can eat a whole pizza. If he didn't work out as much as he did, he'd be a big boy here in a few years. He'd get big like his dad. See, you're young and you got that, what do they call that? I forget. But it slows way down when you get older and you start packing it on. It's not adrenaline. What is it that you got when you're younger? Metabolism, that's it. He was eating on stream. Yeah, it was good, Unicorn. It was real good. Yep, it was real good pizza. I had a piece of it. She had put some Parmesan cheese, and I took a bite, and I said, "Oh my!" Like Coca-Cola? What are we talking about? 4 crumble cookies at once? Dylan, easily. Babe, you're watching. Do you think I could eat 4 crumble cookies at one time? Dylan doesn't realize, oh, something just hit that right rod again. Dylan doesn't realize um, how I can eat the sweets. I can eat the sweets. I can almost eat a whole Pizza King pizza, 16-inch by myself, if I push it. Cheaper and healthier to make your own. Yeah. Well, the wife and I've been killing them down here on Lake Cumberland. Oh man, brother. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger, huh? My wife says she could eat 4 of them, Dylan. Yeah, Cumberland. I mean, that runs into Del Hollow too. What are you getting down there? Big commons? Getting any mirrors out of there too? You'd be in the hospital if you eat those. Unicorn. I've ate the sweets I've ate in my life. I'll eat them. Dylan, I just told you I'm trying to lose weight, buddy. I'm not going to eat 4 of them because I'm trying to lose weight. What a buddy, guys. He's trying to make me have a sugar coma. What about this guy? Yeah, you don't want to know what happened to Clayton when he had crumble cookie the last time. You do not want to hear that story. Don't let him have any at all. Dylan's a hater. You got it, Unicorn. You're talking about as long as Carol from The Walking Dead didn't make it. I can't remember what season I quit watching The Walking Dead. It was probably about the time shortly after when Glenn died on there. Shortly after that, it got so repetitive. You know what I mean? They move spots, and that people died, and they move spots. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know. I got burnt out on that show. It was really good for a minute, and that was for years, and then it just kept going the same way and the same way. Oh man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Commons and buffs. Really? You getting buffs out of the Cumberland? Nice. How big? Give it to him, Unicorn. He'd be bullying me too. Dylan's always bullying me when we fish. About time he gets bullied a little bit. No mirrors yet? Gotcha. Got to be in there that's connected to Del Hollow. I mean, how big are these buffskis coming out of Cumberland? About those cookies during stream? Yeah. He probably don't even remember it, to be honest with you. I sure remember it. We need to put a plan together, and now I'm the nicest. I think we go north. Dylan. I think we give it a shot. Do you see how pretty that place was with the drone footage? Yeah, stop the cap, Dylan. Stop the cap with that crap, bruh. Chat, we're 2 likes from 45. Let's go. Ooh, give me 44 now. I got 43 going. 43 going twice. Ooh, give me 44 now. Dylan always be capping it. He's so nice, he hasn't brought me my peach and pepper. Close to fish. I don't know, Dylan. We just have to find out, brother. Look like that one on the one lake. It looked like there was even a shelter right there. I thought biggest so far, 19.2. Nice. I'd like to get back down to Texas and do some buff fishing. I think that would be a lot of fun. Early spring or late fall would be nice. Any big old commons then? How big are the commons coming out of there? I've thought about fishing Cumberland many times and just never done it. I think Cumberland Lake's about 4 or 5 hours from me. Pretty good little haul. But I've thought about it many times. Everything is bigger in Texas. Whoops. That's what she said. That's what she said. Got him. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Why do I keep doing the McDonald's song? Anybody know? Tell Clayton tonight that Dylan has max aura. There you go. You got the aura. The duck hit the line? What the heck's the duck doing? The old quacking it up over there. Whack, 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 whack. I remember I used to do the old duck quack for you guys. Whack, 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 whack. Been a while on that one. I haven't seen any real pretty ducks this year. One of the places we used to fish, I think it was a white duck with like a little fro on top of his head. It was pretty cool. I didn't see him this year. Only been there once. It was a pretty cool looking duck. Ducks quack you up. Me too. I don't understand the ducks with the Jeep thing. I don't really get that one. What made the Jeep owners decide that ducks was the way to go? What made them decide that that was what they needed? And I remember the one big thing that you used to see like all over the internet a year or two ago was the pineapple for like swingers or something. Remember there was some guy that did TikToks where he would go put pineapples on cruise people's door on the cruise ship. I'm thinking, what the heck? The ones we've been catching, 12 to 25, not bad. Not bad. If we get rid of the 12s and get them all up over that 20 mark, that'd be super nice. Yeah, I think there's some like cabins and houses you can rent right on Cumberland Lake too, I believe. Said I've looked at a few of them like a few years ago. Comment on Virginia on Virgin Cruise Lines. Oh, Shelby. Now you get that one, what's the I don't even know how to say it, the one virus or whatever. I don't know what it's called, so I have no idea. Someone saw a Jeep they liked, so she put a rubber duck on it with a note that said nice Jeep, and it went from there. Really? Huh. She started the whole thing, huh? Yeah, I got you, Shelby. I got you. Looking for them 40 to 50s? Yeah, that'd be nice. What's up, 334? How you doing, brother? Been a minute. What are you up to today? Oh, man. I wish it wasn't so cold. That's what I wish. I'm freezing my booty on. Getting ready for some Braves baseball. There you go. That sounds fun. I haven't watched any baseball in a pretty good while. Son ever stream with you anymore? Vox, so his streaming he does it from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. So He's usually asleep till about 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then he gets up and goes to the gym. So won't likely be seeing him too much. He's a man now, brother. He's got his own life. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be 80s Saturday and Sunday around here so far, according to the stuff. But he's been fishing with us on Saturdays. So if I stream on a Saturday, then yeah, he'll be there. He's been doing the old third shift schedule right now. Ugh. 78. Oh man, you must be freezing there. What is your go-to soybean bait, and what is the ingredients? I mean, 3 pounds of bean meal, 12 eggs. It's on the right side of the fountain. I caught quality. Yeah, I believe it, buddy. It's the wind's blowing all the fish over. In my opinion, I follow the wind, but it's too cold and everything was too heavy to carry today, so I didn't go to the other side. But we did catch a buff on the right rod there just a little bit ago. My dad was around to fish with still. I know, Vox. I feel you, brother. I like the game too, and he doesn't play Fortnite with me, even though I play it. But I really wish we could do these things together, because I don't think people realize how many days you get on this old planet. You know what I mean? And you just don't get that many. The fights are great. Wild carping is totally different. Oh yeah, for sure, Steve. Steve, I mean, you do know that 99% of my carp fishing is wild water, right? I mean, I just posted a video catching a 32-pound common in the wild. I've caught 28 something this year. I couldn't tell you how many 20s. A giant koi from the wild. Caught a 40-pound grass carp, my son did. Dylan caught a 31-pound common? Crazy how time flies. Buddy, it don't even seem real, does it, Sheldon? It really don't seem real, brother. I remember him being 8 or 9 years old, 7, 8, 9, fishing. Dad, let's go fishing. Dad, let's go fishing. I remember all that. Playing watching him play baseball and basketball. It's a shame how he sure got totally screwed over for baseball and basketball. I mean, totally screwed over. And he was so good at it. Absolute shame. All those kids that played over him, they got nothing. None of them going to go anywhere on any sports. But hey, if your mom and dad's part of the crew, it's all that matters. Guess it's a life lesson, because if you're not connected, you'll probably never have anything. It's the same way in the workforce. It's all about who you know. You're born into it or you're not. You can't stand that? Yeah, it's terrible, unicorn. I said he was, I mean, I don't want to toot his horn, but he, a hell of a baseball player. Hell of a pitcher. Stop anything that comes to him, catch anything that comes to him, hit the ball like nobody else. I've got videos on this YouTube channel here. I think I made them private. I don't remember if they're private or not now. But, I mean, kid could literally hit 10, 15 in a row over. They got second in the state. Ooh, nice. Nice. We don't ever have to worry about getting anything like that around here, brother. Was throwing triple digits when he was 17? Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, he should have been triple digits. Are you talking about mile per hour or kilometers or whatever? If you're throwing 100 mile an hour, you're guaranteed to go pro. We got a kid down here in Liberty. It's not where my son played, but he's throwing like 90 something mile per hour. He's going to go pro for sure, no question about it. That's hard to do. I was always a hell of a pitcher, but I mean, we didn't have radar guns. I know I wasn't nowhere near that. But I was a good pitcher. I was accurate, and I could strike you out no matter how good of a hitter you was. I had a hell of a curveball. Not much of a heater, though, compared to somebody throwing 90 or 100 mile an hour on the gun. Yeah, he's crazy for not doing that. You had to have money to play there, Steve. I mean, I won't say that you got to have money to play it like Lincoln, but you got to know, you know what I mean? You got to be friends and, you know, stuff like that. And money, if you have money, you're guaranteed to play. But if you're friends of the guys, you know what I mean, you're playing too. I would choose construction too. No way out 3-3-4. Oh, for sure. If you throw 100, you're guaranteed to go pro. If you're accurate. I mean, if you're trash and you couldn't hit a barn, then it probably ain't going to help you. They'd still probably sign you, at least to the minor leagues, to try and get you, hope they could get your accuracy up there. But if you throwing 100, boys, you can bank on millions of dollars if you're any accuracy at all. You could bank on being a millionaire many times over. Fact. Hey, we're 4 likes from 50. If anybody is brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Pirates are actually decent. I haven't been watching, Shelby. I haven't watched baseball in a few years on, you know, Major League Baseball. I'm a Cubs fan, obviously. That's me. I love the Cubbies. Vox said they was doing really good. Cole was just signed to the minors, to the Mariners. Yeah, I don't doubt that. That's that kid. My wife's nephew, he's insanely good at the game too. He won that, what was that? The pitch, hit, and run little league thing. He made it all the way to the final thing where they did it at a major league field. And I think he got second. So he almost won the whole thing for the pitch, hit, and run. He won all the divisions and then like the state thing. And then, yeah, he made it all the way to the thing. The thing, you know what I'm saying? The thing. Played trouble. He got overlooked for the coach's kid and their friends, but they put him in 2 pitch. Oh, gotcha. I mean, if he's throwing 100, buddy, and he's accurate, then they nuts. Yeah, he got to do it at the World Series of Baseball. Yeah. Yep. And I guess he just kind of had a bad start, or he would have won that. So he could end up going pro too. Who knows? You never know. My son did really good in travel ball, but we brought him over here. They don't care about anything. They don't care about winning. Like I said, it's a big circle jerk. Just, you know, if you're in the circle jerk, you get it. Your kid gets to play. That's how it works. Y'all, I'm freezing. I ain't even playing. I'm freezing. He's only a freshman and Cole's teammate. Yep. Maybe you ought to drive up here so we can sit in the truck and read the comment. I am freezing, babe. Order some pizza too, and we'll eat that bad boy up. We'll sit in the truck and eat it while I'm fishing. Oh man. 3 likes from 50, y'all. All right, I think I'm gonna bait up the other 2 rods. I think. Look at all the pros kids who make. Well, if you're a pro, first off, your kid's gonna have the best training ever, because you know they're gonna go to the diamond and get training from all the professional coaches and all that stuff. And then you have a lot of pull because you're a professional. You know what I mean? Oh, I bet you did, Dylan. I bet. I mean, look at LeBron James's kid playing in the NBA. Ain't nobody could tell me that kid deserves to be in the NBA. But his dad's LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, exactly, Shelby. That dude ain't nowhere near NBA level, but dude's playing it. I agree. I totally agree. I mean, if your dad is somebody like LeBron, you could probably not even know how to play basketball and make the NBA because it's a big draw. You know what I mean? What's the temp? I think it's like 60, but with the wind, it feels about 40 something, brother. It's cold. Vox, who knows? They may not even play baseball. I don't know. Ryan Sandberg was my favorite player. Honestly, my favorite team was back when it was Ryan Sandberg, Sean Dunston, Sammy Sosa, Mark Grace, Andre Dawson, I think, was on there. Used to love watching that, hearing old Harry Carey do the seventh inning stretch. I mean, it was a thing, you know what I mean? It was a thing. I really got back into it hardcore again when they had Rizzo, Bryant, Baez, Contreras. Who else did they have? Jason Hayward was on there. Are you really? That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I probably wouldn't wear. I'd probably put it up. I mean, I know an unsigned just jersey is just a jersey, but I'd probably destroy it if I had it. Any clothes I wear get tore up pretty bad, pretty fast. Good Lord, that wind's so cold, guys. Holy crap. LeBron the GOAT? Definitely not. Jordan is definitely the GOAT. Guys, let me know in the comments, who's better, Jordan or LeBron? Smoke the Cubbies again tonight? Are they? Well, I guess we'll see. I won't watch to find out, but who knows? They might. LaFlop James. Dylan was just asking for this, wasn't he? Only the younger generation would think LeBron's better because they never saw Jordan play. I've seen both, and I can tell you hands down, without a doubt, no question about it, Jordan is a way better player. He's the GOAT. He played in a tougher era. He was doing LeBron numbers in an era where they'd break your nose. So they hurt you back then. Fouls wasn't like they are today. And he pulling LeBron numbers back in. There's no comparison. But LeBron, I mean, I'll give it to him. He's a hell of a player. He's good. He is good at the game. Let's hopefully, Vox. Hopefully. I'd rather them win than the Braves. The hell with the Braves. Yeah, I know. They couldn't possibly imagine what he brought to the game. Yeah, besides scoring. Yeah, okay. You couldn't imagine what Jordan brought to the game, and his presence on the floor changed the whole game. It really, truly did. Babe, are you coming up here? I'm debating on whether I'm going to bait up now because I'm freezing my ass off. If you're coming up, I'm going to bait him up in all categories of the game. I mean, I haven't looked up the stats, but I can tell you he was pulling LeBron numbers for sure in a tougher era. Jordan has nice sneakers. They're not bad. Larry's another hell of a player. Really. Larry was a hell of a player. Might be the best white boy to ever hold a basketball, honestly. Pistol Pete was pretty wild, too. He's pretty good. Old Pistol Pete wasn't bad. Also brought all the endorsement deals. Yeah, Jordan was the GOAT. I did watch that movie where the Jordan shoes or whatever, and the movie kind of sucked. I thought it didn't really have Jordan in it, you know. Yeah, I heard Larry was a big trash talker. I did hear that. I did hear that. I wonder if I could set this phone somewhere else and keep the wind from hitting me as bad. Let me walk up here. I don't know how much longer I can go on it. Yeah, is that what was called? Nike? I don't know how much longer I can sit there and freeze, guys. I think maybe if I back the truck up, let me back it up. Oh God, it's so much warm. If I back the truck up, I can set in the trunk, maybe, and have the, come on now, and have the, whoops, have the camera right there. I know it's beeping, guys. I got the tailgate down. Maybe we can do something like this. We'll see. If not, I'm freezing. I can't hack it. Can't hack it. I'm a wimp. Oh. Oh, let me take the key out of the truck. Let's see what it looks like if we get away from them a little bit here. Guys, I can't read any comments right this second, so don't be mad. Oh. Let me see here. That be okay? You guys be okay with that? Let me see if I can open this door and sit in here at the same time. Well, can't do it there. But maybe here. Is that okay, guys? Oh. Let me know. Looks good? Okay. You guys good with that? Rotate the phone a little bit. I could probably even zoom it in anyway. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah. About 15 degrees warmer right here. Nice view. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm going to bait it up then. How's that sound? Actually, you know, I think I can move it even more this way. There we go. Better than the view we had earlier, really. Oh, let me bait two of them up. Whew. Don't know that it'll make a difference, but oh man, I do have a bottom bait. Oh, it looks like I got a bottom bait on the left rod. This is one of them peach and pepper. I can't remember what you call these. What is it? Dynamites? Yeah. Holy crap. Whew. How was I sitting out here? I'm literally freezing. Just like right now, I'm totally freezing. Just coming up here to bait it up. All right. I feel like I probably ought to be in the other, where it's deeper. It's 4 foot on the other side. Right at the rope. Right at the rope with a flip. I feel like something hit that one, but I don't know for sure. Get this one baited up too. Man. Yeah, this one's got a red robin bottom bait. I'm going to show it to you guys. Hopefully you guys can see it. Look how bright this thing is. That's bright. Perte. Decided I'd try one ball on the bottom. I am so ready for this weekend. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to get back in that truck too. There they are, jumping on the other side of that rope. It's amazing. You can be just a few feet away from where they're playing and probably biting. Zip my bait up and then I'll be up there to read the comments. Whew, I'm gonna hate packing up. It's gonna be freezing. Absolutely freezing. Need pants. Pants would be nice. Pants would be a good thing to have right now. All right, drop me a comment if you guys want. I can read it now. You ever heard say you were excited to pack up? Habanero peppered color, really? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm really cold. Just super cold, you know. It may not look that cold for you guys, but it's pretty cold. What do I do with the truck key? Oh, man. So if y'all brand new, don't forget to hit the like button. Or wait, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. That way you catch us on the next one. And if you're watching, don't forget to hit the like button. We're 3 away from 50. Here like, there like, everywhere like, are on the end of one of those lines. Oh my God, we're toast. We're toast, unicorn. If that's the case, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Oh man. Yeah, it's actually it's a lot of work to pack up and everything, you know. What's this man talking about? A senior dating site? It knows him. These ads are tailored to him. It knows him. You know, if you become a member there, Vox, you don't get any ads, brother. I'm just saying. No ads. Just throwing it out there. It says 5 legs, pay place. You can sleep all night, build a fire. Ooh, nice. Me? I need one? What the heck do I need one for? I must have missed it. I don't know what I did this time. Yeah, most of the places we've been fishing, I don't even get cell phone service. I'd have tried to stream this year if I could have got good service. Really don't get it at most of the places we fish. They're off the beaten path a little bit, as they say. 6 ton bone, but whips and chains. Exactly, Vox. Exactly, buddy. 100%, bro. 100% on that one. Might be able to zoom her in a little bit more, even. Does that still look okay? How's the quality like that? Good or bad? Did that deteriorate the quality? Or is it still A-okay? Looks fine. There we go. Good, 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 good. Kind of doing it like the Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. Is A-okay still? Good deal, good deal. What do you guys think? What's the biggest one we're going to catch this weekend? Ugh. I think we should fish a place we haven't fished yet. Better with some 40-pound carp in it? There you go. I don't know that there'd be a 40-pound carp in here. I don't think I know any pay lakes around here in Indiana that would have 40-pounders. A 40-pound one sprinkled? Oh my. Now where we're going, we've been doing some research on a place, and if that's where we go, there are big ones in there. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get them. The bait boat, 12 pounds. Oh my goodness. I don't know how easy it'll be to get them. I seen it was like 80 foot deep, I think, or deeper in places. So I'm going to have to map it out with the boat and try to find somewhere like 5 to 10 foot, you know. What'd that say? 28.5 or something like that? It'll be good. I can handle that. I can handle that one. Where I'm from, if you catch a 20-pounder in the wild, you're doing pretty dang good. Don't really have a lot of great big ones. Yeah, I know, right, Sheldon? And there's like 3 or 4 different lakes all around each other there, so we're not exactly sure which one the fish come out of, you know. I'm working on a lake that's 80 plus square miles. Nice. I mean, I fished something like that. You know what's funny? I feel like I have better luck on larger lakes. I'll tell you why. Like a lot of my favorite places to fish are little urban parks or ponds that I've found that hold giant mirror carp and stuff like that. But they're harder to catch because there's all the time there's 20, 30, 40, 50 people fishing all the time. Maybe not for carp, but they still, the pressure of people being there and casting all the time and everything else, it makes it tougher to get them. I feel like I do better on larger pieces of water. 25 pounds each now this year so far. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how many 20s I've caught this year. Quite a few. 5 minutes from the house. I know there's carp in it. Oh, nice, Shelby. But this year, I've caught a bunch of 20 pounders. My biggest 20 was like 28 something. I might do a short on it. I think we did a little video of me holding it up, weighing it, and releasing it for like a YouTube short. And then I just haven't done it. And then I did catch that 32 pounder too. 30s are real hard to come by where I'm from. Wild water 30s especially. Not very many in existence around me. What's funny is I used to have a lake 20 minutes from the house. I'd catch tons of upper 20s, lower 30s pre-spawn. And over the years, it went to nothing. A lot of the pay lake crowd went over there and started catching some, selling them to the pay lakes. Bow fishermen destroyed it worse than anything. Used to fish has been wiped out. It happens quick, fast, and in a hurry there, 334. Yeah, I mean, here's the funny thing. I've got one of those, remember I think it was called an LG NV2 or something. It was like one of the first phones that you could flip open that had a keyboard on it. It was like my first camera phone or something too. I think I still got it at the house. There's a lot of pictures on that thing. I don't even know if I can find a charger for it or not. Well, a lot of pictures on that from over there before it got destroyed. Bow fishermen be wiping them out around us, guys. I had another place that had a ton of, like, I never caught any giants, but lots of lower 20 pounders. Bow fishermen destroyed that thing. Boy, they tore it up. Guys, can we hit that 50 like mark today? We're 3 away. Only 3. I had an Envy and Army Green. Yeah, they had green. Mine was the bright orange one. And those might have been the only 2 colors. That's the only 2 I can think of. But I remember there was a green one too. I sure do remember that. That was the first phone I ever had that had a keyboard on it. 2-way? Mine says 3. On the back end here it says 3. But yeah, that was the first phone I had a keyboard. So really the first time I ever started texting. How long ago was that? Gee whiz. That's been 20 years ago. Maybe longer than that. When that phone came out. Yeah, it was pretty cool to have a keyboard on there like that. You open it up, and there's the keyboard. I remember you could like get on the internet with that, but it was slower than molasses. They didn't have like 3 or 4G or anything. Oh, I know, man. That was like cutting edge technology. That was back when you would get a phone for free. Like when you could upgrade your, like you'd get a free upgrade every 2 years or whatever. They sure don't do that no more. They sure don't do that. Now they hit you for, if you want a good phone, $1,500. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Back in, they'd give them to you for free. Was 2 cans with a string. I don't believe that one. But I've made a few of them when I was a kid too. The old cup phone. Fished out, lots of them. Nicknames fished out. Yeah, the one place that we've been catching a lot of big commons, hopefully it can stay that way. There's a whole bunch of Russians that are going up there, Russian people, and that's their favorite fish is carp. They keep everything they catch. I mean, it don't matter what they catch, they keep it, but they're after those big carp too, and they keep them. They don't put them back. They eat them. I don't know who would want to eat a 30-pound carp. I mean, that just seems like you'd want smaller ones if you're going to eat them. In my opinion, they say you shouldn't eat any fish over what, like 8 or 10 pounds, due to how old they are and how much contaminants they've taken into their bloodstream and all that stuff from that many years. Chat, we won like from 50 now. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Who? Give me 50 now. I got 49 going once. Who? Give me 50 now. 49 going twice. Who? Give me 50 now. If you're brand new, don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're going to do a bunch of streams this year. Well, we'll do as many streams as I can this year anyway. If we happen to get it to take back off, we'll go ham with it. At Lake Erie tributaries, they snag. Oh, really? They snag them? That's probably illegal, ain't it? To snag, I mean, trout or steelhead or anything like that, I would imagine. It's got to be against the law. Have to be. The one dude that was up there last time I was there, I think he had 3 rods out, and then there was like a bunch of his friends showed up, but they just sat with him. But he put out poles for, even though they weren't fishing, he had like 18 fishing rods. Rebel, you can get them from Champion FASW on Facebook. Brother, if a game warden seen them do that, believe me, they would enforce the crap out of that one. I've seen a lot of videos on people out there doing that and get huge fines. Some of them lose their fishing gear and everything. Yeah, if they see it, they definitely enforce that. You know what? I'm a dick. If I see somebody snagging fish, I'll turn them in. How's that? I don't even give a crap. If you're going to be doing that, I'll just turn your ass in. I don't care. Man, they are just on the other side of that friggin' rope. 99% of fish that are jumping are on the other side. Not enough? I don't know. We got quite a few of them, I think. At least around here, we got quite a few. Seen a mullet fisherman? I don't even know what that is. Here in Tennessee during the spring run, and it's illegal. Yeah, I mean, I'd be turning them in, honestly. Really? That's weird, man. Most game wardens I know love to give you a ticket. Gummy bear? Nah, but that would work just fine. A gummy bear would certainly do the trick. I'd just rather eat it, you know what I mean? I'd just rather eat it. Those guys that are fishing where I'm telling you, they've got 2 hooks, I think. I think they use 2 hooks on every rod. I looked it up because I thought that was illegal over there, but it was legal. It surely was. Yeah, that would work just fine. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't. For me personally, how's the bite? We caught one buff so far. As far as double hook, like for me, I had used that when I was younger. I will never use a double hook setup again. I found out that I think I catch the same amount of fish. I don't see any difference in the catch rate. The only difference I did see was the other hook would get caught in the net or caught in something else or my hand. So one hook is good enough for me. I am A-okay with one hook. Chat, if anybody's brand new, don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the channel. Yes, we would. Let's see if we can't grow this thing back up a little bit. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button. Please and thank you. But it says we snatched the fire out of mullet here. Well, I mean, some of them are probably. I don't. Are you saying you snag them? Some fish might be okay and legal to snag. I don't know. I'm talking about fish that aren't. Is what I'm talking about. 334. In my area, it's not legal to snag any kind of fish at all. But where you're at, it could be different. Very possible. Gotcha. You tied the new... I did. I hate that thing. Yeah, I got one of them. I got one. The regular one's better than the Chaos Pro. The regular Chaos is better. Chaos XS or whatever. That Pro one sucks. The clicker's in the worst possible spot for one. Mullet when I was a kid in Florida. Nice. Did you try one as well then? No doubt. For a catfish to come out and play? Oh, I don't know, brother. It just depends. Yeah, the clicker's in a bad spot, and like I done some trading with Dylan, and I used it like one time. I'd cast it out there. A lot of times the clutch wouldn't engage. I mean, I just really dislike that bad boy. I don't even know where it's at. Might be in the bed of this truck still. I don't know. But that thing it was not my style. I don't know why you'd put the clicker on the bottom of the reel like that. If you set it in a rod holder, I know, right? And here's the thing. So that is a very, very smooth reel. I do think it might be a little bit smoother than the regular Chaos. I don't know about casting, if it casts any farther or not. But it could have had some potential, you know. Brother, they all do that. I'm telling you, Rebel. I mean, I've got, I forget what kind of net I got down there. It's the rubber net and everything. And it don't matter. Their top dorsal fin and then their bottom fin, they'll get stuck in that net. Usually it only happens if somebody else had already, you know, used a different net and got their fin messed up like that, but they all do it. It don't matter. Even the slings, they'll do it in a sling too. Sometimes it's just not avoidable. Those Daiwa Millionaires, bro, that's a really good reel as far as casting and stuff. Smooth, cast good. But here's the only problem with the Daiwa Millionaire. I've had them. Whoever designed that reel, as far as taking it apart, cleaning it, and putting it back together, they probably need smacked, honestly. Way, way too difficult, in my opinion. I cleaned one. I said I won't be cleaning anymore. It was a pain in the butt. Abu Garcia, super easy to clean. Chaos is super easy to clean. Every other reel I've used is very easy to clean. But the Millionaire, no. It is not. But definitely cast good. In fact, I think that might be the farthest casting reel I've used is a Daiwa Millionaire. It seemed like I was getting more distance. I think I took him to the football field and got like 10 yards farther or something. But now, hell, I got that bait boat, boys. I take that out there and drop them 150 yards out. Take it out there. If I see a bunch of fish on the fish finder, good spot on the bottom, I've been dropping them. I've been tearing them up that way this year. Like legit. I mean, not numbers, but catching a lot of big fish that way. Had it set, we're built like tanks. Yeah, like I said, I mean, good reel, the Millionaire, as far as casting and reeling and drag and all that, but just a pain to take apart and clean. Absolute pain. But cast good, smooth too. I figure you boys be bringing up all these other knockoff Cast King and Catfish Sumo reels that everybody's rebranding nowadays, making their own colors and rebranding them. I guess I should have got in on that. I was offered years ago when I was doing the reel review videos, they said, hey, we'll make one any color. You know, you can have your own colors. Gave me a paper, it was on through the internet. It's not like a paper, but like a checklist. You could check off like what colors or handles and things that you wanted on them. And man, if I'd have been in, I should have done that because everybody else is doing it now and they're making double what it cost. Double, more than double. I should have got in on that one, but I was like, nah, I don't like Cast Kings. The Rover for me, like it's an okay reel, but the Chaos is better. And then the Catfish Sumo for me, I took it apart. All the parts interchange. It's the same thing as a Rover, just a different paint job. I mean, you got Wicked, you got what's the other one? Fish On. There's another one too, right? I don't know. There's 2, 3, 4 of them. Four, maybe even more than that now. Actually there is. There's some place in Kentucky selling some. There's like 5 or 6 different ones selling the same reels, just different colors and stuff. Got their logo on it. Yeah, I did try one of those Soggy Lane. There's a few different versions of those. One of them has the cast button is like a lever you flip. But again, they're pretty much the same thing as a Cast King. I'd say all the parts would interchange. All of them are made in the same place, right? That's what people don't understand. They're all made in the same factory. The Lose, what is that? SC something or another. See, that's the same reel as the Chaos. Those are the only two I know that are that design. The only difference is the Lose costs like $100 and some, but it's the exact same reel as the Chaos XS. The parts interchange. There's no difference other than the color, and I think the handle's different. Piscifun did the one handle, the power handle, where the other one's got a paddle power handle. And again, you can choose all that stuff if you decide that you want them made for yourself. So what would be cool is to get maybe a Chaos XS and have that one in some cool colors. That might be cool. And still at a reasonable price. That would be sweet. I guess they went up a little bit this year, what I heard. Chat, can we get her to 55 likes? We're 3 away. If anybody hasn't hit that like button yet, greatly appreciate it. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please and thank you. Haven't seen the chaos for sale recently? Yeah, I mean, if you go to their website, it should be on there. I think my code still works. I don't get paid anything for it anymore. They quit paying me, but they worked great, but they are slow reels. I mean, that's what I got. It's the 6500s. You can get them with a faster gear if you want. I don't notice a difference anyway. I can't tell a difference between what is it, a 6-to-1 or a 5-to-1. Me personally, I can't even tell the difference. Now, I will say if you're reeling one in from 150, 200 yards out, it friggin' sucks. It takes forever to reel any of them in from that far out. But they don't make them. They were made in Switzerland, and they don't make them anymore. And they're all made in China now. All the rockets are made in China. So, crazy. Blows my mind. And still cost, in fact, they cost more now than they did before. Just, I don't know. This whole planet don't make no sense anymore to me. Our school superintendent just went to jail for assault and battery, broke some girl's legs at a bar, and she gets paid leave of absence from her job. I mean, yo, what's up, Gary? How you doing, buddy? Used last on my Euro setup. Talking about their Rover is what I'm talking about. But the Sharky, that's the bait runner. I mean, I don't know how good it is or isn't. I haven't used one, so. Most of those reels, again, are the same thing. They all come from the same factory. I've used like a Beast 5000. I think it was almost the same thing as like a Sharky. I have 2 old ones that caught hundreds of fish or thousands, and they still, yeah, for sure. Brother, if you got the rockets, I mean, they'll last pretty much forever. You know, you can get parts easy to replace them. I hope you still can, but I don't think I've ever had one fall apart on me or anything. I did have a weird thing happen, probably about a month ago. I pulled one out, getting set up to fish, went to cast it. And I mean, you talk about barely casting. I'm like, what the heck? I reel it in. I'm like, what the heck? Couldn't hardly reel it in. And I took the side cover off, and you know the clip that holds the worm gear in? Somehow the worm gear had kind of popped out a little bit. Just barely popped out, and then it bent that clip. It was weird. What's up, Steve? What's up, brother? But, I mean, all I had to do was push the worm gear a little bit harder and bend the clip back, but I have no idea how that even happened. I had just fished with it the weekend before. Nothing happened since then. Sometimes stuff just goes wrong, you know what I mean? Yeah, I caught a buff, Steve. I'm assuming it was a new one. Looked like it was probably a new one. I'm on the wrong side of the lake, man. They're jumping all over across that rope. The wind's blowing directly at the other side. So that's where I should be at. But I'm not, and it's too cold for me to go there, so I won't be going there. I moved the camera up here beside the truck. I was gonna leave, and I was able to do this and get a little bit warmer, so. Oh, brother, it's freezing up here. That wind is brutal. I don't know what the gusts are. It got to be 30 mile an hour for the gusts. It's absolutely cold. I'd say if we was on the other side, I would imagine we probably would have caught several already. I would imagine. If there wasn't a rope, we could just throw over there, you know? Sticky bait you talked about on your last live, was it called Robin Red Particles bait? No. Sticky baits is just the name of the manufacturer. So if you go to Big Carp Tackle and type in sticky baits, you'll see all different kind of stuff. But I use their Buka Berry wafters. Now I do have a Red Robin. I can't remember who makes that, but I got Red Robin pop downs on my left rod. They're bright and beautiful. I'm excited to use those this weekend. And I got some Dynamite Peach and Pepper on one. And I can't remember what all I got out there, to be honest with you. I think I got a Buka Berry on one of these too. 25-mile-an-hour winds. I had to turn the ceiling fan off, huh? It got cold. Seem to get the bigger fish. Night fishing's my favorite time to fish. Yeah, that's my favorite time too. I don't do it much or at all anymore, but that's always been my favorite time. Get there about 5 in the afternoon and stay till like 9 or 10 in the morning. Kind of get the best of both worlds. You get the evening bite, and you get the morning bite. And believe me, I've caught a lot of fish 2 a.m., 3 a.m., any of that stuff. Seems like when about 4 o'clock hits, it's like they're ready for breakfast, you know? You can really get on a roll till about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, my favorite's always been nighttime as well. Ow, did you guys hear my jaw pop? Holy crap, that hurt. Oh man. Whew. Can we get that likes up to 55, y'all? Tap that like button, please and thank you. 3 away, 3 away. Boom, 2 away. Let's go. A hot babe, I am bone chill right now. Do not let him take a shower. I need the hot water. I am freezing. I definitely got to take a hot shower. Yeah. Now I've caught a lot from 12 to 1 too. But the truth is you just never really know when they're going to get on fire, you know what I mean, bite good. You just never really truly know. But I've had days where, I've had days up here. See, back in the day, they didn't have a rod limit up here. It used to be $2 a piece for an extra rod. I'd fish with 10 rods back in the day. Ain't even kidding you. I've had times where I've had, 7, 8 rods going at the same time. They cut it down to 5 rods one time. And I remember I was fishing the back corner over there, the corner where the dog and the back lake are. Had all 5 rods going at the same time. The one I reeled in the last was a 22-pound jugfish. And I thought, it's in the back lake. I'm going to get all the other ones first. And that was the one that had the biggest fish. And by the time I got them all in, that thing had been out there or on there for probably 30 minutes. But I've had times in the wild, wasn't nothing to get 2 or 3 rods going at the same time. Well, our hot water heater, brother, isn't the best. So if you take a long shower, there's no more hot water. And he drains it. He will take a shower and make sure it's all gone so nobody else gets in it. I take a shower, I'm in and out in 5 or 10 minutes. I get in, get out, clean myself, and roll with it. I don't want to be in there well, the truth is, when I was a kid, I was told I had 1 minute of water time in the shower. This is no lie. So I had to turn the water on, get wet, shut it off, soap up, get clean, turn the water on, and then be out. And it scarred me for life. To this day, I can't take a long shower. To this day, I can't take one. My brain won't let me do it. Ugh. I'd like to have a hot tub. I think that'd be good for my back. New heating element in yours? Yeah, I constantly have to put heating elements in it. I've got hard water or whatever that makes the calcium deposits, and once it gets so high, it hits the element and blows it, and then we got to clear all the calcium out of it, and then put new elements in it. So probably about due for a new water heater altogether now, honestly. Once it gets so much in there, you can't even get it all out. Need a water softener. Boom, there's 55 on the like train. Who wants to make it 56? I got 55 going. 1, 2, give me 56 now. 24 beautiful people watching. If any of you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Two more days, and then we got the weekend. The weekend is good and bad because it's like it when it gets here, you're excited, and then it goes by so fast. It's like you didn't even get any free time, especially if I'm fishing. I kid you not. I get up early, go to the lake. I usually drive a couple hours or more, fish, and I swear, by the time I get set up and then look down at the time, it's like 5 hours went by in the snap of a finger. It's popping. Well, I don't know how to fix that. Is it still popping, guys? All I can do is unplug it and plug it back in. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Guys, is the audio popping? Wife says it is. Seems like it did that a few times last year too, where just out of the blue it would start popping for no reason. If it is, I could probably Friday every day when you retire. Here, I'll unplug it and plug it back in. If nothing else, I can probably, since I'm out of the wind, maybe leave it unplugged or whatever and just use the camera mic. Let me know, popping still or no? Oh man. Well, that sucks. Well, let's try it like this. What about now? Is it popping now? It may not be popping, but you might hear some wind. I don't know. If it's still popping now, then I have no idea what the problem is because I don't have the mic hooked up. Gotcha. Is it popping now? Popping or just windy? It's still popping. Yeah, it's my phone then. I'll just leave the wire light plugged in then. Because if it was popping that way, that's just a regular phone. That just means my phone's a piece of crap. Guys, we're 4 likes from hitting 60 if anybody wants to help us out. 4 likes from hitting 60. Oh, man. There's 57. Who give us 58 now? I remember the good old days where we get 300 likes, get 100 likes instantly, man. Boy, we had some times. We need YouTube to get us back in that algorithm. What do you think, chap? We need the old YouTube to get us back in there. Sounds good? Gotcha. Yeah, it shouldn't be any wind anyway. Got the old wind muff on the microphone. Popping? I don't know. It might still pop, but isn't that nice? Yeah, it has to be the phone. Because when I unhooked it, it still popped, you guys said. I think the next break from the wind, I'm going to go to the bed of the truck here and put a few things up. See you, Gary. You have a good night, brother. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. See, I'm going to be, I don't know how much longer I got left in me with the, just so cold. So cold. I was hoping we'd hit that 60 like mark, but I don't know that we got enough time. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to be away from the thing for a minute, so I won't be able to read comments for a second, but I'll still talk to you. I can still talk, I just can't read the comments. Whoops. Well, that sucked. All my stuff fell out there. Alright, zip that up. Put this in there. I got some mulberry Parker baits, magic beans. I've been kind of digging them. I ain't really caught nothing spectacular on them yet, but a real pretty purple. I'll show them to you real fast. Let's see if you guys can see them. What do you think? Pretty, ain't they? Smell good too. Smell good. In there. There we go. Put my bait inside the truck. I'm gonna take it in the house tonight. Put my tackle bag in the truck. Oh, tackle bag's heavy, guys. Oh God. Whew. Dump that out. I reckon I'm gonna need that. Reel covers. Get my camera bag here. Oh. I can unhook the charging part of it. There we go. Put that in there. Oh. Get my chair folded up. Forgot about that. Oh. Set this right there. Oh my God, it's freezing. Oh. 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 Wow, it's cold. Man. Whew. If you got questions, go ahead now. I'm behind the camera here. I can read the comments. Oh, man. It's freezing. Like, you would think, I mean, earlier in the year, it was hitting 70, 80 degrees. Unusually warm spring. And now that we're getting almost to summer, it's freezing. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, if we could just get it to where it's about 70 degrees all year round, now we'd be in the money, you know? 70 is perfect. '70 with no wind is very, very nice. If it's going to be windy like this, I need probably about 80, honestly. If it's going to be this windy, probably need about 80. I wish I'd have brought me some pants. That also is not helping. I could probably go ahead and put the carp cradle and the net up. I don't want to hear you complain when you're fishing when it's in the high 90s. Oh, brother, I'm only human. We got to complain no matter what. It's either going to be too hot or too cold, brother. You know that. That's what humans do. We complain. That's what we do, brother. That's part of being a part of our species. We have to complain about something or we ain't happy. You know what I mean? I think I am going to grab the carp crate on the net real fast. And then if I need to, which it ain't looking like I'm going to need to, then I can get it and put it back down there. Or I'll put the carp cradle behind the truck. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and fold it up. Said it ain't looking promising. We're just on the wrong side, I can tell you. 100%. I've seen about 30 fish jump, and out of that 30, I've seen one, I think, on this side of the rope. Two away from that 60 mark, guys. Two more legs put us right at the 60 mark. Can we get it done? Get her done, son. Oh. Holy cow. It's like the wind has changed directions too, where it's like coming in the truck a little bit now. You'll back over it? No, I mean, I still got to load my rods and stuff in there. So I'll see it back here. I'll see her back here. Oh, one light from 60 now. Let's go, guys. And gals. Let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm starving and freezing. Trying to decide how much longer I want to stay. Yeah, that wind's changing, kind of like doing a swirl now. The twirly, swirly gumdrops. Oh, man. Whew. Babe, are you still watching? If you are, I'm getting pretty hungry. And that's a bad combination when you're cold and hungry. I'll leave if you want to leave. Yeah, I'm not decided yet, brother. I'm thinking how much longer I can handle it. I keep hoping that this wind's gonna quit, but I don't think Mother Nature is gonna allow that. I ate fish sticks for dinner. Nice, bro. What kind of fish sticks were they? Store bought or homemade? Boom! 60 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Store bought, so you probably don't know what kind of fish it is then. I always kind of wonder about that. Maybe it's not even fish. Who knows? Could be something different. Fake fish. Could be fake. Really? You don't like the fillet of fish from McDonald's then? I don't eat fish at all, but I know a lot of people like that fillet of fish. Oh, man. Alright, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, phone fell. Listen, love y'all. I'm freezing my butt off. I think I gotta go, man. I'm so friggin' cold. Holy crap. But I love you guys, and I'll catch you sooner than later. Peace, y'all. See ya. No.